It sounds a little bit strange, but I would have put LaToya Jackson on the stand talking about her tweets during the trial, the theory that the prosecution has had that this has been a conspiracy, and really muddied it up with some really interesting stories so that there's something that's going to wake the jury up at least.
Or nullify them.
That works too.
So interesting, LaToya, because she's talked about conspiracy theories, that there's a greater picture here.
That they made more money in his death than if he had succeeded in that tour.
What do you think, LaToya?
Well, look at it this way. The judge wouldn't let anything go from Flanagan on the cross-examination. Do you think that he's going to let LaToya Jackson testify to a conspiracy theory in this middle of this trial? It's never happening.
So what do you do
Not on this
next?
planet.
What do you do next then?
Well, in my opinion, you put on Paul White. Paul White is your star witness.
We should point out, in case viewers are not sure who Paul White is, haven't seen him yet, he is the propofol expert, the colleague of Dr. Schaefer who testified for the prosecution.
Well, supposedly his superior.
Yeah, he was an instructor.
Right.
No. He's the father of propofol.
Yeah, right.
You forgot to say
Grander
that.
title.
So
Or the
Stephen
grandfather.
Schaefer was the son of the father of propofol.
And that's what we're all waiting for. All of this other stuff really doesn't matter to the jury. They heard Schaefer destroy the defense. We need to have Paul White rehabilitate the defense and throw it out of the water. And he's got to do it fast, distinctly, clearly, with no kind of doubt to his judgment.
What do you expect him to say? What would you expect him to say?
That the amount of propofol was about 25 milligrams that was given to Michael Jackson in infusion, that it was a small amount compared to the body mass weight that he had, which is about 139 pounds, that he would need at least 120 milligrams of propofol to get to a dangerous level, that it was nowhere near there, and that the amount was so relatively low that Murray walking away even for a second was not breaching the standard of care, and there was no abandonment issues.
And Dr. Carr didn't mention in her demonstration that it was that the IV below the Y was only the amount, a small amount that he would have ingested, that the valve had been shut off. So that does go to that. Yeah, right.
And the IV bag, I mean, the demonstration that Schaefer did, it wasn't even the exact IV bag. So all of these things need to be brought out on White's direct. You know, is this the exact IV bag? Is it different? Does it change your opinion as to the result of, what, if any, propofol was in Michael's system?
But how did he get that much propofol in his system?
Well, if you listen to the defense, Michael did it.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Michael woke up, he played possum, he woke up and said, this is not enough, I need to get to sleep, and he injected himself.
Took a bunch of other pills on top of that.
And it works with Sherilyn Lee's testimony because his doctor shopping is asking her in a nice way, I need Diprovan to go to bed, so they need to argue that.
You have just given me reasonable doubt, and that's all you need, right?
Exactly.
Just one person to say, you know what, I don't really buy any of this.
Correct.
Are they about halfway through, Susan? With their
yeah, about halfway through. I think they've had 8 witnesses so far.
And so that's 15.
And it's 15 total. So 4 tomorrow. It might be 4 tomorrow and one more after that.
Okay.
That would not be half, but you know where we're going.
We'll be right back.
All right, final thoughts, RJ?
I think the big showdown is going to be David Walgren versus Dr. Paul White. It's going to be like Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson in the second match. That's the moment we're all going to be waiting for. So let's just sit tight and watch.
It's going to be interesting to watch.
Well, so you're saying saving the big moment for last.
Saving the big moment for last. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Because they didn't open with it. All right. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you being with us tonight.
TMZ's coming up next. We'll have more on this tomorrow night.